on the
There
court
you
and
go.
people talk shit.
There you go. He was living in North Carolina.
Yeah.
In the early 70s.
Zero basketball.
You get what I'm saying? Playing with a flat basketball.
Right. Zero. That shit doesn't even exist.
He didn't even make his team in high school.
Right.
Got kicked off the varsity.
Then became the best.
No, he got kicked off. He
Did.
didn't make it to varsity because he tried to skip varsity. He didn't want to varsity. No, he tried to go straight to varsity and they didn't pick him.
There you go. And he had to just wait.
He had to wait.
They had interviewed his coach like, what the hell is you thinking?
He wasn't polished as a freshman.
Right.
Over the summer, he grew 6 inches.
Crazy. Then he had that height. He had that jump.
Yeah.
That jump was that's what separated him from everybody in the game. And because then you had other guys who had that jump. Like
he had the mind.
Right.
The mind where he could learn quickly.
Right. He could kill. He had that killer.
Because by him being a point guard, that's the most important position.
Right.
In basketball,
because
you got to know all the plays. You got to know where this person gonna be. You got to
floor general.
You got to throw the ball in premonition. You get what I'm saying?
Right, floor to play. Yeah.
Like a quarterback. The quarterback
know what's gonna happen ahead of time.
Yeah, the quarterback throw the ball before the wide receiver even get out his route because he's supposed to be at this exact point.
He know know where he gonna be at.
You know what I'm saying? So they learn. So you know all these plays, and you got
basketball IQ.
You got and that's what he had. He was young with it because at that point in the early 80s it was a lot of basketball players that was playing at that time.
But when I was growing up
30s.
in the hood, it was a lot of guys that grew up in my hood and they hooped like Jordan. You saw the test style.
They just didn't have the opportunity.
They never even was like Gary. He played like Milk. He played like this guy. I just saw it because I seen it before. But then the world seeing him, and then it took over. It was like. He just was able to show that type of hood basketball. You got to think about it. If you wasn't getting back in them days, if a coach nobody hoop another way. They only hoop like him. Yeah. Only other person that's changing the hooping game now is Curry. Where people start trying to
changed it already. He about to retire.
But before him,
LeBron.
Wait, you said Curry finna retire?
Yeah, he said retire.
He like fucking been playing 5 years.
No, hell no, bro. Hell no, bro.
Wow.
Folks been playing like 12, 13.
Wow. So he developed that shit over time.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he first came in the league. He didn't get rookie of the year.
Right, I see what he was just doing like the Jordan. You know what I'm saying? He had to put his
he had to put his fingerprints on the game.
Then he hit.
And then he had to get the coach that'll let him shoot like that. Because at first, when he first came in the league, they wasn't letting that go on. He had to get the coach.
They knew that it was if somebody could do that, and he's a freak of nature, that's gonna change the game. And it did. It swept across the entire motherfucking
now
NBA.
Little white kids want to be Curry with the rock.
It swept across the NBA. It's like that's basketball now. That's what I'm saying Tubi is. Tubi is showing you that a message in the movies can get out there other than just TV, Hollywood, working for some studio, go and get a budget. It's like you in your hood, you in your area.
This channel called Maverick.
No Maverick.
You know Maverick?
We sold our first movie to Maverick in 2002.
They got their channel.
I didn't know they had a channel.
On Sling TV.
So they got a channel now. I didn't know that. Wow, it's on Sling. But dude who owned it, he been in the game like 25 years now because we sold
all black film.
Yeah, no, he got Latino.
No, he do all black movies.
No,
he got all black movies on Sling.
But he got Latino too.
But I'm talking about the Sling bought it then.
So that means he gonna end up having Maverick Latino because they got Maverick Latino. I'm telling you.
Oh, we probably do got Maverick Latino. I just don't watch it.
I just don't watch it. A gang of movies just like the black side, and it's all Latino. Yes, it do.
I just don't watch it. I just don't watch it because I'm not like.
But no, but that's what you're telling me is that he gonna have Maverick Black, and then he gonna sell it to another company.
No, he already got it.
No, what I'm saying is he gonna
I'm talking about Sling got the Maverick Latino.
See if Sling got Maverick Latino, he probably got it. Because I would sell that to
I just never watched it because I'm not allowed.
Oh, I see what you're saying, but you've seen it.
Yes.
Oh,
it's the same guy in the back.
Wow. So see, that show you that buying IP. What does that mean? He bought the IP. Now, the guy who was producing the movie back then sold it to him, and then he gave him the money up front. So that meant what? Now I understand how that went. That guy owned he owned a copyright or a publisher in the future.
He basically creating his own distribution.
And so he gave them upfront money. Yeah. Like, okay, what, 1,100, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000. So now in the future, streaming came. Now nobody could know if streaming was gonna happen in 2002 when we gave him that movie. Right, I was the camera guy. It wasn't me as the producer. It was called Backstabber, but they changed it to the new name when they sold it to Maverick. They changed the name. So the movie.
But the people, I see what you said. The people that made Maverick, that got Maverick, kind of knew what the future was going to be.
Exactly. So they kept.
They took a gamble. They took a gamble on the future.
And so imagine how much money.
I was just watching this movie called The Big Short. You ever heard of it?
I heard of it, but quickly, let me finish this. Imagine if you bought 20,000 black movies in 25 years. So how much money you gave out? That's probably $200,000 or $2 million.
Now he getting like 20 million.
This is what you understand the game now.
Because
Sling off
money
jump.
First.
Just sign up with Sling. They're gonna say, okay, well, since you got this many movies in your
my subscription costs $70.
See, so that means
I pay $70 a month.
See that? So that means dude hit him like this. They gonna come to Maverick and say, yo, since you got this many movies, we're gonna give you 13 million up front. And that's just gonna take care of your bills. And then we
all your catalog,
give your whole catalog to us. And he said, bet, and then we'll give you this amount of money off the advertisement that the commercials play.
Yeah, you pay $70 a month for a subscription.
But do you understand what they got though?
Cause I got
that shit.
Cause I got the NBA League Pass.
Sling got the shit.
Okay.
Sling got all that there.
I got the NBA League Pass. I can watch all the NBA games.
You basically got cable.
And then that show you another thing. All these white companies can get in bed together and not be
that's some
against each other.
You know Fubo?
I've seen them.
Nigga, they want $100 a month. They $100 a month, nigga.
And they will give you some crazy motherfuckers.
They give you 1,100 channels.
Damn.
They give you 1,100 channels. Well, 900 of them channels bullshit.
Well, of course, it ain't gonna be everything. Just like on Comcast, that shit garbage. Watching fucking religious.
It's crazy that people still get cable nowadays, but they just flipped it in a different form.
But no, older people do that because they don't. Don't like this. They're not gonna be doing all of this cell phone, movie, YouTube. They're not doing that.
They just want to turn on the TV,
walk out the room.
Yeah,
and they don't even fucking care what's playing.
Yeah, they don't care. They just listen.
Yeah, listen. They don't watch TV like that. Yeah, but they're not finna turn on YouTube and then get on my laptop and my phone for the. No, hell no. No podcast. They listen to that shit. That's not their world. That's
Somebody
why
has to show them type shit.
And then they got fixed income. So that means as soon as I say, pay Comcast, it's gonna be till I die.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come back and say, hey, y'all charging $225. What the fuck going on?
It's my same rate every month.
And
I'm paying that shit.
And I'm just gonna pay that until I'm dead.
Until I don't need TV.
I'm not going to YouTube. I'm not gonna watch podcasts. I don't give a shit about a seminar. I don't call with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching YouTube, watch the news. And cut that shit up loud. That's coming out. Like I can't even talk because you just cut the TV. Don't touch my damn TV. Like this shit's screaming.
As long as they can see that Wheel of Fortune, that American Idol,
and it's like the shit that's not even fun. Like you can't even talk in this bitch. Like what the fuck is happening right now? Touch my damn TV. You're like wow. Channel 7 on fire in this bitch.
What is this truck doing, G? It's been playing with us for the last 2 miles.
They supposed to do so much space before they flip over.
No, I'm saying it's been playing with us for the last. It's been switching over when you switch over.
He was.
I even focus.
Tweaking with us for the last 2 miles.
I try not to focus on them because you gotta think these are people that road demons.
Yeah.
So they have to.
They don't give a damn about nobody.
A lot of times.
They say you better get out their way. I know.
Trust me, I got hit by a semi truck.
Yeah, they don't. I don't even play with them because remember I told you it rained that crazy day and they took over the left lane like it was like 1,000 big ass trucks going through that rain like fucking water. They was walking through that rain like that shit was nothing. Mine's about to die.
I'd be nervous around the motherfucker.
Yeah, it is. But the way it was coming down, it was like bricks.
He said they was going through that rain like it was water. I'm like,
they took the left lane about 85 of them motherfuckers going fast as a bitch. Boy, you couldn't even get over there. I was like, boy, they gang banging right now. They letting everybody with a car be like, I told you y'all hoes. Nah, keep playing with us when it's normal weather.
Exactly. Brother, what was that joint that you were sending us about Nigeria? I was barely watching it. I watched a little bit of it though.
In Nigeria, they got an Asian market.
I saw that.
That Nigerians cannot go in.
Yeah,
only Asians can go
in. That's apartheid back. Well, I guess a new country.
And that's what I got from it from the first few seconds.
The Nigerians himself said itself
For 20? Why is this shit so cheap?
Yeah. Why they get the surplus?
Right, because it's killing you. It's a death cigar. It's murder. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you smoking it, you doing it, you having fun, but it's really killing you. So they want that shit to be a full cent. So go and murder the shit out yourself. You feel me? You go in a white neighborhood, one for $12. It's like, what the fuck? You feel me?
They wouldn't even let him record. They wouldn't even let him record by the motherfucking market. Because they knew.
Like he said, we're not built for that. Because I seen the video of this white dude. Well, I guess he was Asian, matter of fact. He was in Africa. He was taking kid videos. And he was putting the kid videos on the internet. And then people from his country would buy the videos and pay him all his money. But he was in Africa. So he would get these kids money and make them dance. And they would be saying African words. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Asian words. Yeah. But the Asian words are real dumb. Like, I'm a monkey. I'm dumb.
Wow. Know what they
children.
They don't know.
He Asian. That's a new person in their village. So they just, and then one of the kids got famous. Like
that's
one of the back in China, they want this kid videos more than anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, the kid that got so famous that this man became rich.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So off the kids, and so they went and hunted him down. You know,
well, not physically rape you, but
instead of you dropping the R-bomb, dropping the R-bomb. The actual word. The actual word.
And they know nobody cares.
So you get smart enough to fight back or learn.
Or till somebody cares. Just like you talk about them people when they found him, like where the boy at, is he rich too? Somebody cared.
Yeah.
It was a black lady and she was African. She's the one who actually did it.
Of course.
Yeah. She was African.
Yes.
But she spoke English.
She started caring.
Europe.
She wanted to know what's going on.
Went to the camera.
Yeah.
And
he didn't know.
I don't know if he interviewed her or she got a guy to interview him. And then the guy had
one to hit the camera.
Yeah, hit the camera. And he was able to glad because he was both in the
I'll be glad when things like that happen. As far as like somebody sticking up for the person getting taken advantage of.
But the problem is it's no repercussions. If that was a black person that was doing that to some Asian kids or white kids,
he would have been in jail or something.
They'll find a way to lock him up. It'll be black people like you.
Or you have to give up all the money.
Yeah, that too. And they'll still say you doing pedophile shit. They'll be on his ass.
Yeah.
He had to give up all that money.
Yeah,
and then a grown person taking advantage of a kid like that is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he looking at it from the money perspective.
Regardless,
he looking at them like these are, you know.
He like they did this
of
shit
course, I'm gonna take it to heart because it was a black kid. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of the race, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing. You're supposed to be a grown up.
No, he did them like a rap check. One time payment.
Man,
what I get afterwards is all mine.
No, he do it. It's a website.
Whatever you did.
No. I said he did them like rappers.
Whatever
he
you
gave
did,
the
you
little
still
kids
a greasy
they rap check.
Yeah.
$10.
Performance fee, right.
No, for whatever they doing, he gave them their rap check, $10. That's it.
And they felt good. They children. Like,
that's it. No, they poor.
Right.
And now back to the village you run.
Back to the village you go.
And that shit
with your
gone.
$10, you happy?
That shit gone the next day.
Now I'm getting millions, but don't worry about what I'm getting. I paid you.
Yep. And that was like, and that's on YouTube.
That's how it goes.
You can find that video right now on YouTube. That was crazy. I was like,
that is
get away
insane.
with some shit like this. It'd be crazy how can you get away with some shit like that.
That's how it goes, brother.
We need an army of militia to protect us, goddammit.
Then you'll find out.
Now, welcome to the industry, kids.
You start some shit like the Panther Party again, they just gonna kill everybody.
Hell yeah, it's not gonna. They're gonna deem you terrorists.
Yeah, that's what they did. They deemed them terrorists, then they killed them all off.
You're a terrorist organization. You plotting against the government.
Oh, no, Indianapolis. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Damn, they cut that off. Yeah. I wonder if we was actually going that way, like. Damn.
Of course, they got a detour. It's right. They say it right.
Oh, okay.
Man, it's sad that they put those guys through that, but you know, youngsters, and I'm sure when they get grown, they're gonna be looking back like, hey, I was doing what when I was a kid? What? I don't understand.
Nah, they probably still gonna be poor, still gonna be doing strange things.
That guy was a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like I was watching a documentary when I was a kid. I'm talking about like 9 or 10. It was a time frame. I could have been younger, but it was a time frame in Atlanta. It was called a child Atlanta child murders. This was like all on the TV and all that.
For real?
It was kids, right? Yeah.
I remember that. That was like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah,
or
so
the
it
80s.
was like 20-something kids got killed. And, you know.
Like by
they got a
person?
documentary about that shit.
Yeah, I was watching a documentary.
It was by one
too.
person?
Well, that's the thing. They never found the person. But then they put the murder on this black dude that was from down there. He was like 21, 22. But they didn't put the kids' murders on him. The YouTube documentary said they put 2 other murders that happened in that area on him. So he went down for that. But then the 25 kids that died, 26, nobody ever found.
Nobody ever talked about that shit
Nobody
again. That
found
was
it, right?
just.
Nobody talked about it. Then I said to myself, I said, wait a minute. So hip hop went crazy in Atlanta in like 93, 96. It went crazy. And today,
That's when Diddy and all that was
it's
down
still
there.
here. So why ain't nobody never really in the hip hop world spoke on it? You know,
Nobody's saying that. Because that ain't the cool shit to do, bro.
It's like, I guess it's just ain't cool, or maybe it was too sad. I don't know, because I ain't from Atlanta. But it was just like, dang, why nobody spoke on that? Because when I see the documentary, it's like, these are people kids. You know, somebody lived in a...
Because it's not cool to...
What is it, a pattern? Was it all black kids?
Yeah, it was all black
Yeah, it was all black
kids.
kids. It's not cool to care about black people, bro.
They was what? Kids like 10, 12?
Yeah, younger than that, too. You know,
That's what society
found
basically
their bodies,
groomed
and
your
they was all,
mind.
like killed and left in rivers and all this old wild shit, but they never found the murderers to this day. And it was like 26 kids died. And then they found somebody.
They say buy the bride a drink.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't that murder.
He didn't convict him. They didn't convict him.
They probably going to Nashville.
Yeah,
They just, with that shit on the back of their car? Yeah. You know why? They was all black kids. They don't care.
Yeah, it's like been all these decades into the future now. So it's like whatever happened with them, those guys, those kids who died. You know.
Now, if he would have killed one white kid, just do one white, just do one white child in there.
But you know, people was believing that it was the KKK doing it because that's just down south. You know, in the 80s and the.
They was catching them walking to school and shit.
Yeah, riding their bike, you name it. You know, one kid was playing hide and go seek.
And never came back.
He went high, and that was it. They never seen him again. All the people grown as hell now, like, yeah, that happened that one weekend. We thought it was the
imagine the people that was kids with them and knew them kids, and now they grown. They like, God damn, bro, that kid that I was with, he went missing.
That sound like some John Wayne Gacy shit. Sound like John Wayne was down there.
He from Chicago.
I know, but
I think he was doing white guys. He was killing white kids.
Yeah, he was killing white kids.
That's probably why they called it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Exactly why they called it.
Yeah, he was killing white kids. They was going missing, but
we couldn't afford no clowns at our, and no parties at ours.
Yeah, that's why he was a clown.
He was a clown.
Yeah,
our kids didn't like clowns. Man, we didn't even like Ronald McDonald.
Imagine a motherfucker who was growing up and wanted to be a clown and shit. Now everybody tell him that, boy, you better not be John Wayne Gacy. He like, ooh, I just like making people laugh. Like, he didn't even understand.
Man, his name just to turn off the black folk. Like, you would say that name out loud. Like, I'm gonna have John Wayne Gacy as the clown.
Yeah, when we was kids, they used to threaten us. You know, we was little kids.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna call John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy on you. You like, who the fuck is that? You know, what the hell? What do you do?
That name just sounds scary.
It was scary.
His parents knew what he was gonna be.
You gotta think too, when we was kids, John Wayne was an actual a person.
Cowboy.
Right, so it was like,
but when you throw that Gacy on
it. They throw the Gacy on it, you like, wait, what's up with dude? Like, what happened with dude? Then you learn about what he did. It's like, oh shit. That nigga was no joke. He wasn't playing with you. He caught your ass, you stayed.
Put you in that van, you never seen again.
You used to chill with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't let you go.
But then, you know, when I was young, we had Homie the Clown.
They was funny, yeah.
No, the clown that was, we had Homie the Clown in the hood.
Oh,
that was doing the,
niggas
doing
had
the
Homie the
Oh,
Clown.
I didn't know. Chicago guy.
And there was one more. It was a lady.
Damn, a lady?
Yeah, what they called her, something mama or something.
Yeah, they do be giving them names like that. You be like, what the hell?
That was a lady clown?
The whooping mama or something like that.
Whooping mama.
That's crazy, there.
Yeah, that's what always tripped me out about how white people could beat people up and give them their religion, and then they diss the religion in their movies like that, make an exorcist there. burn across that, flip over to cross that.
It's a power play. It's to show. It's to show you. It's to show you that I can give you something that I don't even give a fuck about.
Right, and it's almost.
And you gonna follow it because you're a fucking goofy.
Right.
It's a power play. I'm telling you. I swear to God.
Sat up there and just told me that God is good, and then he's a demon that came out the preacher. Okay, it got into the preacher, then it got out.
And it's not. This is not saying that the religions and shit don't battle or it's not real. Or it's just to say that they got it controlled. Islam talk about it all the time. He say the FBI is really faith-based initiative. That's what he called it.
It's
all the time.
It's a Hollywood. Jesus.
But look, but then the black people get an award from the Oscars. They be like, I want to thank God. I want to thank Jesus. Hey, I could have did this.
Motherfucker sick, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, first of all, God, I walked through the path of the Lord, and then as soon as the white people went, and they be like, thank you, John. Thank you, Peter Maskowitz. Thank you, Carl Anders.
I could have did you without my makeup artist.
You hitting it right in the head, bro.
Last when they talk about it.
Thank you, Paramount Pictures.
Right, they don't never mention the Lord. Oh, they'd be like,
no, they say Lord at the last.
I want to thank my dad, thank my mom.
No, they think they never.
And also,
like, Clint Eastwood get up there like, yeah, I'm going to get a drink. They'll never be like, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I love the Lord. They don't never. Nobody
do that
the
shit.
Lord. They don't do that. So it's like, if you
Clint
catch
Eastwood
one,
getting up,
they give
like,
you, they give
back for pills.
over there, heavy.
Hey, take this, come to my party.
And then everybody trying to keep it secret. Did you get the big ditty back? And people talking loud like, here.
Take that one. Take that one.
That dude crazy.
Hey, that's it.
That dude crazy.
Hey, that's it. They put your products up on YouTube yet?
Not yet. I haven't really been messing around with YouTube.
I gotta sit down and mess with that shit
Because you can't add, and that's key.
You can pin that shit to your lives right now.
I know. I gotta dive. I haven't been working on the.
I gotta do it too, bro.
YouTube's like that's what I'm going.
I've been going through life,
put my products up there.
I'm sorry, YouTube family. I've been going through life, y'all.
That's why I'm letting the world talk.
I put my products up there. You can go buy my products.
And just because you put it up there, you still got to get them to go buy it.
Yeah, you go buy my products.
People want to actually buy my products. They be on lives and shit asking about it.
Where you got that at, bro? Hey, I was thinking about you 420, boy, pause. But I was like,
ride on the motherfucker. Why you ain't gonna do it already?
That be the man.
Right. Why you ain't going? Go. You can go. You don't need us.
Right. You got your own pipe. You got your own car.
You got your own. Man, get on. Get to it. We'll see you at the repack.
Phone down. Spin back. If you really about that, you'll make it. You can handle yourself.
We'll see it on Citizen app.
Oh no. Well, yeah, about you.
Yeah, I be hearing about the Citizen app, God dog.
Or Spot News, whichever one we all follow. We'll see.
All the stuff going on in the city. I wonder, do they got that in other cities or is just
Citizens app is for every city.
They got their own version.
Spot News is just our light love version of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Citizen app is everywhere.
Yeah. You can use Citizens. I was using that shit in Atlanta.
It's like news, or is it just violent?
It's literally an app that just gives you alerts of crimes that happen in your area.
Just crime. Right.
So it's almost like a little scanner on your phone.
Damn, man, that throw
basically,
you off, that throw you off.
It fucked me up, Yusef. Like it's too much information to receive.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I turned that shit off. And that'll be on your mental.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Then all of a sudden you're watching for something that might not even come down the pipeline instead.
See, that's why I don't follow it for that reason. I just follow it just to see what happens.
Well, yeah, man, because some people want to be. Some people want to be informative.
Because like, look, think of it like this: if you part of it, you ain't gonna be able to see it on your phone.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like if you in the mix of what's going on, if you with the niggas that's doing the shooting, you're not finna be on your phone looking at Citizens app.
You're gonna be the citizen on the app. What is you talking about? You just gotta know how to position yourself in life.
I mean, why don't they call it bad citizens app? I mean, like,
no, you can't categorize people.
Because it's supposed to help a citizen be able to navigate.
Know the crime is in that area. Let's say I'm up busting at the gas station down the street. You don't want to go that way.
You're supposed to look up at your phones and see Citizens app and be like, oh, I ain't going down King Drive.
Right.
Turn around.
Right. That's control like a bitch, though. It's like that.
It's not control. It's a warning.
It's supposed to be a
warning. No, you
don't
got to, but to happen on your phone, you got an alert.
It's just gonna
go boop 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 boop. Yeah. And then you might glance at it. Oh, okay. They just robbed the gas. They robbed the gas station.
That's too much. That's TMI.
Yeah.
So that's TMI for me.
And that's why you got, you know, that's why you got the freedom.
like, for instance, the regular news, right?
Yeah.
So we've been watching news since we was children, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want that information. So I don't watch it.
So you're a hate citizens out there. Fuck that shit.
So I don't care about what's happening with Trump. Now, if I watch news, it's gonna come through YouTube or maybe some kind of way I click it on YouTube. But I'm not finna watch it like all the time, hearing it in my ear, because I watch Professor Black Truth every single day. Every single day before I walk out the crib.
And you know why? Because the news is so biased.
Right.
They never gonna tell you about all the crimes that white folks are doing. They only gonna show you the shit that's going on with niggas all day.
The difference in the Citizen app and that is because this shit is occurring at the time.
I'm not telling you. I get it.
And they not
but listen,
if that's what you're into.
And they don't say blackmail or none of that shit.
It don't matter. You know it is from the neighborhood. We got a segregated city.
That's what I said. They just tell you what's going on.
If it's on 85th and fucking Hermitage, you ain't nobody got to tell you.
Don't go that way.
You can take an educated guess.
Yeah, you know exactly. In our town, it's segregated, so you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
but
it's racism off back.
It's just to whoever that person. If that's the type of shit that don't bother you or don't be on your mind,
you know what I'm saying? To each his own.
Yeah, it's your thing.
You know what I'm saying? To each his own.
That ain't what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to hear it. It's almost like
on my spot, adult time.
Me being 50, you don't want to walk blind into a line.
You ready to get the rocks off us?
At 11 a.m., it's adult time. That's why I slide.
I can only imagine how it's smelling that
you get it down this far, she about to go ahead and do it.
No, that's a spot where you go beat off.
Go ahead and do it. Nigga take a bitch in there too.
Nah, they got a back room, bro. I go in there with $40 and I be like, hey, shorty, don't act stupid.
Yeah, but you take a girl in there. You don't trust that it's a female.
I'm talking shit, y'all.
You take a girl, you be like, come on,
they
baby.
got them.
Hey, you know what you should do?
They got them little things that you put 50 cent in and you watch your movie. And you get
peep show.
Yeah, you get
might as well just go to a strip
like back in the day.
Yeah, that's what it like. No, it ain't no peep show. It's a screen. Like it's gonna show you a movie and give you some lotion. You go kill yourself in there.
That's wild as hell. That's
be like, oh, nasty. Yeah, take a picture of that. Be like, hey, bro.
Why do they still have shit like that around, bro?
$1,500, dog.
For the truckers?
Yeah. That's you go to that.
You gotta think. This is.
I thought lot lizards handled that service.
This is
they go to jail for that.
No, you gotta think at night. It's no lights. It's dark. It's not a city. It's not a people.
Yeah.
It's quiet. It's secluded.
They gotta get off this road.
So if you're gonna do what you do,
they going in
there.
there.
A spot like that to do what you do. That's why I say you could grab a girl and then you take her with you, or you go to a hotel.
But most of them ain't gonna do that. Grab the girl, take her.
It's
because they got a bed in the back of their truck.
Yeah, that too.
They sleep in that motherfucker. They knock boots in that motherfucker. They put the bitch out the next gas station.
Yeah. It's like. Boy said,
but the thing about that is,
Atlanta,
it got dangerous because they be going to jail because it could be an undercover cop.
Yeah, if you pick a girl up,
or if the cops see you, or you could get, state police or whatever. Now you ain't got no job no more because you bought some $50 pussy.
Yeah.
On
YouTube, he was trying to meet a little kid, and he was a white cop. He was like the head of some kind of big type of command. And they caught his ass trying to meet a 13-year-old kid.
Damn.
They was inside.
Whatever happens.
He got they did the what's
at the door. So he
what's our boy name?
He at the door.
They used to Kevin Doyle. Yeah,
Look, he at the door trying to get in. He knocked on the door. As soon as they open the door, they got the cameras up like, yo, we know that shit. He pulled a banger out.
Whoa.
Yeah, like, because he police.
Yeah, and they popped the door.
Is that why they stopped the what's the name?
Killed that nigga. Yes, sir. I was like, damn.
Ain't that why they ended
either
that
he killed
shit?
Himself or they shot him because I think he pulled a gun
I remember watching one where it was another police officer dude. He was gonna try that too, but it was too many. He just put the shit down.
Yeah, they thinking that's gonna help, but it's
he thought it was just the white dude.
Yeah,
he just thought it was Doyle in there.
Murk your ass.
But it was, he got the police with him.
They like, yeah, so you gonna be out here and bring your gun? You gonna kill them? You gonna kill the little
sick,
kid?
Man.
Like, weirdo.
Dude deserved to get his ass put
So it's
down.
like shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what Professor Black Truth be talking about. Shit like that you just wouldn't. How would you know that shit like that? And it's not even in your town. It's like other states somewhere way away. Like they did what back there? Like, damn,
Yeah.
people crazy as hell. Houston, all kind of shit.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
That shit wild.
I just, you know, take in information. I don't let the information take me.
That's hard.
Because it's always good to be, you know, alert and be informed and be aware of your surroundings, but you can't let your surroundings not allow you to be who you want to be or live how you want to live.
Yeah.
Look, shit, I seen a video about 2 days ago of a white girl down at University of Chicago. I think it was in Hyde Park. And, well, yeah, she walking around. And dude popped out, mask on, everything, long-ass pistol. He jumped in her face. He want her bag, all her phone, all that shit. Young.
Yeah.
He's skinny as hell, but he tall. So she on the sidewalk, and he yanked it. She won't give it right away, so he yank it out of her hand. Purse, phone, he yank it. So he finna run back to the car that's in the middle of the street. The bitch tried to follow him. You know, like a white girl, like, give me my shit back. He turned around. You obviously can't see what he say, but when he turned around and say something to her, she turned around and run.
Yeah, he told her, if you follow me, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you.
Nah,
bitch, if you don't get the fuck away, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you.
Imagine it. Your imagination can take it. Whatever he said to her, she cut that white girl, you know, I'm gonna chase you mode. She cut that shit dead off.
Hell yeah.
She got
you stupid anyway. Whatever you got in this purse, you can get again.
Yeah, and,
you can't get your
they
life.
Interviewed her on the news because, you know, they surveillance. And then the one dude, like a white dude, was sitting in the grass. You know, they just be sitting in the grass chilling. He stood up and watched it happen. He ain't walk over there. He ain't
stupid.
My girl,
he
like,
just
why
hope a dude didn't come and take stuff for him.
Why would he just be thinking that they really heroes? My girl, like, why didn't he just go? I'm like, this. You see the fucking gun in this dude's hand?
Yeah.
That man would be dead.
Superman ain't real, shorty.
And then when she finally ran away, he ran towards
her. His ass quick as hell.
And he jumped.
You know what they be thinking? They be thinking Superman is real. Superman, Batman, because these all be white figures of heroes.
They mimic their boss at work.
They be thinking he's gonna fly in and save her. She thought he was gonna fly in and save her and grab her purse and take her to the top of the building and kiss her.
Right.
Hell no, nigga.
She thought he was Clark Kent.
Yeah, she was gonna be kissing that pavement. She would have took one more step towards that man.
They probably would have caught him because they would have had that surveillance camera would have followed him to his
Well, he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
she still would have been dead.
I don't even know what he got because she probably didn't have too much. She's like a little student.
But you know the end result? Yeah, he would have been in prison, but she still would have been dead.
Yeah. Whatever he said to her, she turned around and ran. I said, well, why she run up on that nigga and then turn around and run like that? He wasn't turned around and was like,
he said, bitch, I'll leave your goofy ass right.
You want me to just take your purse or your life?
Yeah, because she tried to follow behind him. I'm like, motherfucker, I want it back. I don't know what she said, but you could tell whatever she said.
He didn't have to point that John at her again. He said, hey, bitch, I'll leave you right here.
He got the gun in his hand. I'm like, this girl.
He said, on my forefathers, bitch, on phone now. Bitch, your phone now.
Abraham Lincoln.
I will leave your stupid ass right here.
On Abraham.
On John Wilkes Booth.
On John Wayne Gacy,
Abraham
bitch,
Lincoln, your ass out here.
On John Wayne Gacy, bitch, I'll leave you right here.
Now you told on Booth, I was linking your ass out here, shorty.
On Booth.
On Booth. I was you know what happened to Link?
Bitch, on Jeff, on Jeffrey Dahmer.
Do you know what happened to Link, nigga?
On Booth, I linking your ass.
Do you know what happened to Link? No, I don't know.
Alright, Christmas, your Atticus, bitch, you better get the fuck back.
You better get the
Hey, I don't even like motherfuckers like you. Get the fuck back. And that bitch ran. I'm like, he probably jumped in the car like he said, bro, what'd you say that bitch? Like, I don't know what I said that bitch. Let's go.
Let's go, man. We got the purse. We got the
purse. That shit was on the news. They was like, if you see this guy, yeah, we're gonna tell him this nigga. He got a shiesty mask on, hoodie, black jacket. You gonna find that nigga.
Hey, good luck.
It's over with.
Fuck that purse and that white bitch.
Finna roll one more. Why I kick it with y'all, man? One more.
She thought she was
Should've
safe
been
today.
more aware of us around.
They sliding through that motherfucker like as soon as we see a big. And they got popos on every other block, but the motherfuckers ain't even got no yappers. And they hate being out there. You ride through there, the black motherfuckers looking in your car like, hey boy, this. I don't give a fuck about these students. I bet you won't play with me. On the real. You know, they got those security guys that work at the school.
Yeah,
they
you
be outside. Yeah, they be the cameras on that school.
Man.
Talk that shit.
Man.
Think they on his ass?
Thirsty.
They gonna follow? You think they gonna follow the
Yeah,
camera on
yeah,
his
they
ass?
finna get his ass. Boy, you know how them people pay. You know how much money they pay to go to that school,
Yeah, I
bro?
forgot about that.
They gotta keep them students protected. That's why they put them emergency buttons right there. That wasn't for us.
Right.
We got no emergency button in the hood.
So fucked up. And no security.
Yeah, they put the emergency button where the most crime is never at.
Yeah.
Because just in case this type of crime does happen, y'all got an emergency button.
Yeah.
All you Asians, all you know what I'm saying?
And they everywhere. Them emergency buttons.
Yeah.
Everywhere. You go in there.
All you do is tap that
As soon
bitch.
as a motherfucker take your purse, wallet, all that phone, go hit this button.
Because you're probably right. You know what I wasn't thinking about? Pinging cell phones.
Yeah.
They so rich and
These
so
stupids
bougie
taking
that
something
they
that they
ping
can
your
follow.
cell phone and just be like, we over here, and especially if you got a government phone.
And whoever you go take it to, they gotta tell who took it
Nah,
to.
this is how it works. You just have everybody got location on their phone.
Right.
Everybody shares
It's
location.
pinging.
I could share location with Bullet. I share location with Revolver.
Right.
So he know we on the way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
You
so
can
if
bust
somebody
it,
was to steal my shit or rob me for my shit,
You can
all
find
I
it.
do is go to Revolver and be like, hey, that's my phone. It's going this way.
Right.
And how you get location?
You know what
Good
I'm saying?
phone company. So all the police did was like, hey,
Yeah, pinged off this
let's
tower,
ping
just
this
the phone.
phone.
Then he go
Where's
right
that
here.
phone?
It's getting so cold with some phones that even if you power the phone off, the
It's still
location
okay.
can still
Right.
be found. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if he done took it to the store to get some money, they gonna go to that store.
Who brought this here?
And who brought this here? He on
Surveillance.
camera at the store.
Surveillance.
All right, this dude, and then most likely it's someone in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers know him. Oh yeah, that's Lil John. He over there.
Who said you hit with some new phones? You know
Hey,
what
your goofy ass
you a
standing right there in
beast,
front of the
man. You
liquor
say
store. They
that,
come
right?
grab you. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, man, this nigga always come over here with some stolen shit, man.
Yeah.
It could be
I don't want no trouble. What
it,
he
it,
done
it
did
could be your
that?
first time doing it, motherfucker still saying so you always do some shit.
No, I think the first thing they gonna say is I don't want no trouble. What he done did that? I gave $100 for the phone. That's all I did.
They don't act like they don't even know you.
Don't put me in there. He did what? I wasn't out there.
Fuck about it.
Go holler at Reggie.
Man, his ass gonna be on busted in 2 days.
That little newspaper,
Yeah, busted.
that's what they call it?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Busted.
Yeah, I was on that bitch.
Yeah, I forgot. If you get arrested in
Yeah, you
Chicago,
get arrested
now,
in
they put you in the
Chicago.
newspaper.
You go
I was on that bitch twice.
Sometimes they have your picture. Well, most of the time they have your picture, but sometimes they run out and they just have your name.
It's crazy. Yeah, I saw one of my homies in there for crowd that prostitute.
Yeah, you definitely gonna be on busted for
And I was like,
about a prostitute.
Oh,
That's how
God.
they start doing
Yeah.
that.
He was getting wild.
You see why they start doing that? Is because they want to expose. Like they can't come to your house and tell your wife, yeah, we arrested them for getting
I see what you
prostitute.
said, but it's public
But
information.
it's public information.
So they could just get it and put it out to the
this
public.
paper.
Yeah. Now you embarrassed
Bet your ass stop buying pussy now.
or doing whatever crime they put on.
Or doing whatever, because they got people doing some of the most embarrassing shit. Trying to steal $20 worth of stuff out of Family Dollar.
Yeah,
This dude,
going crazy. It's
this dude
going
a
crazy.
pedophile. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
you gotta think though, every time a year go by, somebody else become 18, 16, 21. So it's another group of
wave.
thousands of
Yeah,
people,
another
hundreds
wave.
of thousands of people that's out here ready to go. And it's like, I ain't got shit, I ain't got no money. So everybody evict, everything on fire. You know, I remember being young. I do remember that time in my life. And I didn't walk around like, one day I'm going to be 50. I'm going to have a baby. My girl going to be at home. I'm going to be home. All you thinking about is, boy, anything and everything.
You're
else on
survival
fire.
mode.
Nigga, I'm lit in a goddamn firecracker. I ain't been at home. I ain't sleeping. That's why I was like, you niggas need, y'all, look, I'm old. I'm like, y'all need pills to stay in job that your girl put on your ass, especially at 38.
Being out them nights.
No,
them
especially
nights you made
at 38, your kids,
baby.
no, right. But what I'm saying, by the time your ass 30, your motherfucking kid, you the only responsible motherfucker around now. It's like, okay, if when you was younger, you be like, mama, take the baby.
Yeah.
Now 38 come around, it's like, nah, nigga, you gotta take the kid, you gotta pick him up, you gotta have food.
And you gotta get the fuck out my house.
Right, so you ain't running around like, mama, take the baby, I'm finna go out, these motherfuckers tomorrow. So Tony in town from school. No, your ass gotta take care of the baby from
Tony
the time
can
he
do
pick
that.
up.
Tony didn't have no kid.
Exactly, your ass gotta.
You had a kid word in town from school.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
everybody looking at your ass, right? Looking at you like the kid missing. You at the crib sleeping shit because you got fucked up. They're like, Mr. Thompson, we need to speak
And
because
that's
you
what
didn't bring the baby
you
in for
just
4
spoke of
days.
the reason why I stopped taking anything.
And you like, whoa, wow,
I was
shit,
at
I
the
gotta drop
crib
this.
one day with my baby and I was useless.
Hell yeah. I
couldn't do nothing for her.
I've been there, my girl went crazy. You left him at the school because you was high and you fell asleep and all found the baby out of clean work. And call me and kill him. And you in the house like, I was asleep. I was tired. I don't remember the baby was at school.
That's what I was like, nah, no more.
Yeah, you learn. It's just learning life.
But it wasn't like that. My baby was there with me. And I couldn't do nothing for her. Like, I had the babysitter. I had her. I couldn't get up and make her no food. I couldn't do shit.
Overscarred.
I just had to pray she didn't walk out the door. On gang. Like, she was like 4 years old.
Right.
I just had to pray she didn't walk out the door.
Fucked up. Like, man, this bogus. Yeah, because some people do that. They be out in their world and the kid will walk outside on that.
Yeah. Like, one time, she locked us out. Like, she was...
right.
She came out behind. I swear to God, Cola had to come get me, bro. From my baby mama crib. Cola had to come get me because she walked out the door with me. And it was one of them doors that locked when it closed. Because mama was staying in the projects basically. You know what I'm saying? So in the projects you got them type of doors, them heavy doors. When you go out, you gotta have a key to get back in, basically. So she walked out behind me and closed that bitch. And I'm like, damn.
Y'all ass standing outside.
No, I was going out to meet Cola, so we just ended up going to Cola house.
Right.
I had to go to Cola crib until my baby mama got off work. So it was just
one of them moments, like damn.
It wasn't a moment. But I was more thankful that that she was out with me.
Oh yeah.
And not it closed and
inside
she was
the door.
in
Yeah. Then you had to wait until somebody came, help she ain't walk off. All type
call
shit.
damn police because you
I would have found a phone because my shit was
in there. Throwing rocks at windows. Somebody open the door.
Come Arnold and today, different strokes.
Right.
That was their way of showing you what they plotting to do in the future with little black boys. Take them and put them under their roof.
And then they changed the name because nowadays when they get the little boy, they trying to turn him into a girl.
That was when the lights went off of the show. They ain't show you they was dressing Arnold up. And they was touching little folks' ass and shit. You know what I'm saying?
He got caught up on crack. You know what they been doing?
Yeah, Webster. Touching on little Webster.
I'm talking about
Arnold, yeah.
Willis, the tall.
Willis.
He's touching on him because he got caught up in crack.
Willis, my bad. I said Arnold. Willis.
Arnold was the little bitty.
Yeah. He got caught up on crack because of the stuff he was seeing and the stuff he had to go through to be on that show. You know what I'm saying? And then Lil Willis, he never, you know what I'm saying?
Arnold, Emmanuel.
Yeah, Emmanuel Lewis, they was touching on him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So his life was fucked up too. He died.
No, that was Arnold you talking about. Yeah. Arnold was a short nigga. Willis was a tall nigga.
He died poor.
Yeah.
After being fucking plastered everywhere in the early 80s.
They're not finna give you shit. Dude was a youngster. And his mother and them didn't understand.
Yeah, they just was happy that he wouldn't have to be in the ghetto no more.
But he sued his parents.
Yeah, because they was getting money. They was being greedy.
Remember that shit was all over the news as a kid. Like somebody could sue.
You know was being greedy. And y'all left me in the care of these white folks. Come on, that.
Probably was right. Mad as hell. Like,
y'all weren't even being parents. Y'all was taking my money and not even being parents.
Like, look what they did to me.
Yeah.
He probably was trying to still grow. They made his ass short.
Yeah, they gave him some shit. Hey, drink this.
Keep his ass short. You're making too much.
You make too much money.
He said he's probably trying to grow. They make him stay short.
Yeah.
Hey, that's some shit. White supremacy and all that shit for sure.
We all the kids. Like, why I'm bigger than Arnold? What the fuck?
Listen to all you gotta do is listen to the song of the TV show.
The world don't move.
The world don't move to a different beat of drum. What might be right for them? That's it. Well, I don't know exactly, but yeah. Different strokes to the. You know what I'm saying? You gotta depict these sick motherfuckers. They'll put it right in your face.
They put a happy song to it.
Yeah, they'll put it right in your face. But
good time. But you
won't know.
They were saying black people was
like Good Time song.
Right.
They made that shit for black folks to sing it.
Yep, sure.
A white man wrote that, said sing it.
Yeah.
And they Anytime you get a rip
But
off,
see, look how it is. It's opposites. So our music can enhance their life, where it brings them Music City, and they can drive around making money from tourism, mimic the music, make all these stores, make all these stars, make all these bars. But when it comes to them making music for us, it's all decrepit. It's all messages of negativity. Yep. It's all this. Yeah, you have.
Or even with our own music, they only fund the shit that we make that's negative
or bad or
bad, toxic. That's gonna promote self-destruction.
Because there's tons of artists out here that's positive. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not gonna never put them in the limelight.
They're never gonna put no money behind it. They're never gonna support it.
No.
They're gonna act like them people don't exist. And if somebody do rise, like a J. Cole, they're gonna make sure he get into a fake ass beef. Yeah. That he make sure he got to fucking respond. That go against his culture as a human. And he do it because there's so many people looking forward to that.
Yeah.
He's a big time star.
And it's the black effect
It's
too.
like I wanted to be at this level. God blessed me to be at this level. I guess I got to get the people what they want.
And that's why he reverted.
Now I say,
that's why he reverted.
I'm not like that, man.
That's why he reverted.
Fuck the fans.
Yeah.
Fuck all y'all.
Fuck all that shit.
But the damage is done.
The damage
you
is
still
done.
put it out there, and you still said what you said. So it's like
it's like this. When you pick up your sword in a duel, if you don't want to duel, you don't pick up your sword.
Or they say don't pull your gun out if it ain't gonna
shoot it. You can't pull your gun out there, put it back in, then don't expect the person that pull his out now to not shoot you. You already threatened their life. It's done. It happened. So you might as well try to be the victor of the situation.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible times.
Even though I know you let this public size instrument of the web to manipulate you and take you out of your character. I know what you did. I know what happened. I know why you felt remorseful. I know why you didn't want to go all with it. Because you're like, this is not me.
Mm-hmm.
I know this nigga.
We gotta accept who he is. But at the end of the day, you still should have never even did it because you gotta stay true to you.
But everybody got their blemish.
Right.
You got yours now.
Yeah. He was soul searching and he wasn't sure who he was.
Everybody got their blemish, and you got yours now. Most of the time, it be women that give us our blemishes. Right. They go and throw your name through the mud, say you ain't this, you ain't that, you's a pedophile, or you treat bitches like this, because this is what women could mold the reputation of a man.
Right.
When a relationship is just a relationship, when that's what it's supposed to be, just a relationship.
That's what I was telling my wife about.
Cause y'all,
she got a young boyfriend, but he got other bitches. So she went through his phone, and then she all mad because he got another bitch that she didn't even know about. And she was like, I can't even confront him because he didn't even know I went through his phone. And I said, well, that's dumb to even be going through somebody's phone because at the end of the day, you're not married to him.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, until a marriage thing happened, you just date them. And it don't matter how long you date them. You don't control shit. At the end of the day, you should not meet a man and think because you like him or he like you that he should change his life, give up his thing, give up his whatever. That's not what adults do. Adults don't fuck with somebody and add to their life. You don't come in this bitch saying, oh, I can't believe you doing this. I can't believe you living like that. I said,
that'll be the way it goes in the correct world, brother.
They're going to be by themselves. No, what I'm saying is, ultimately,
a lot of these
a girl
like that,
she's going to be like by herself because she think that she
they going to get ran through, they going to get fucked by
what she find out. She can control a guy.
Of having a dick in their life and fucking on this dude.
Nobody ever gonna take them serious and build shit.
They gonna look at you and be like, you ain't worth shit. Cause why? Then it's like you spending all these years trying to make this one guy like you. Look at how many other guys you done turned down and not gave a chance to. And dude, he ain't finna stop living his life because you like him. He got money.
I just look like this. I look at my peers and I know 90% of them ain't never been married, ain't getting married.
Right.
And they 38 now.
Right.
They 38. So they been pop that pussy since we was 16.
Right.
Some of them 15.
Good call on that. Yeah.
And they still ain't got no ring on it, but they'll still judge the man that tries for them.
And they'll be like, what kind of shit they want
and
from
still,
you.
and still have these rules and regulations of what they ain't gonna take and what they is gonna take.
Right.
All that, like, it ain't boiling down to the last minutes. The clock is ticking, sweetheart.
Running.
But they don't want to.
That's what Corey Holcomb said. If a broad ain't got married by 40, she ain't worth shit.
She ain't gonna get married.
She ain't worth shit.
Yeah, she ain't worth shit. And she ain't getting married either. It ain't happening. The only way that bitch gonna get married is if it's to another woman.
Yeah.
And that's because they done legalized same-sex marriages now.
That's why you see a lot of those women doing that.
They did that shit for them 45-year-olds that's single.
Yeah.
They can't get nothing.
No love, right? That's
can't get a baby, can't have a baby,
can't get no
and
love.
can't get a man.
That's fact.
They like you're tired of a cat, tired of a dog, you can have the same sex.
Yeah.
Yep. Now let's go. You can get married now. But
And
guess
get
what?
benefits, and
But
get
guess
benefits
what?
for being
Guess
with
what?
them.
That shit is just a paper, shorty. That's
Yeah,
what.
and that's all they do.
That's
Because
what.
they want that companionship.
Yeah, that shit is just a paper.
Yeah,
It
I'm not getting monetized for this.
That shit say companion. That
That's
shit
cool,
does not
though.
say holy matrimony.
You ever people that use that when we get to talking like this? If you see it on YouTube Studio, it'll go from the green monetized one, which means you fully monetized, to the yellow, which means you like partially. They'll put it in some spots, or not at all, or they'll put a red one, a red money sign, and just X that bitch up.
But see, the thing about YouTube is that they'll do that 6 months down the line. They'll find this YouTube channel video in December and say, yeah, we demonetizing you because this is
Because of this shit, but it'd be a whole nother
But
year.
what I get them is sometimes they don't overwhoop you and demonetize your whole channel. They just demonetize that video. You know what I'm saying?
But they still sometimes they put a strike against you.
Yeah. Each one that you get demonetized is like a strike towards your
It's
shit.
like a strike. So then, like right now,
So it puts you
got
back
like
in the algorithm.
2 strikes. So they gave me 90 days before I could even apply to get re-monetized because I had too many strikes over the years. So now they like, oh, you a strike type nigga. So now instead of 30 days, it's 90 days. So I can't even apply to like.
It's all a trial because they don't want to pay you.
Hell no, they don't. And when
They don't want to give you no money.
Because you got to remember, America's idea is black broke. So that means anything that can make your ass rich, they ain't finna make that happen.
No.
And anybody who get rich, they're gonna put a camera on your ass and a spectacle out of you. I tell my girl all the time, who is the CEO of Vandy Camps? Vandy Camps is the motherfucker who make the little fish sticks inside you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is the CEO? You don't even know. You don't even know his family. You don't even know how none of who's the CEO of Nabisco? You don't know none of his cousins, his brothers, or how he look. But name a black motherfucker that's rich. You know his picture. You know his family. You know who he is. You know where he lived. You know where he was from. You know his background.
You know if his mom was on
think
crack.
about that. Look at all that shit that you buy up in motherfucking Walmart and Target. You couldn't tell me who the fucker owned Play-Doh if you look at that nigga was standing next to you. We could have sold him one. If the nigga who owned Play-Doh, the little fucking clay your kid play with. Who owned that shit? Who the fuck would know?
White guy.
Who is Fisher and Price? Where the fuck is these people?
A white guy.
Somewhere rich.
I'm giving you the answers.
Oh, we know they white, but my point is, how come we don't know who they are? We know they white people.
They don't make a spectacle
Yeah, I
of
know.
They
these
don't
people's
make a
lives.
name.
They
They don't
put
say,
their
ooh,
pictures
you
out
want to be
there.
rich like the nigga who owned motherfucking a Campbell soup? His name is John Sebastian.
The only ones that's out is the ones that want to be out.
No, the only ones that's out is the ones they put out. Look, the nigga who owned Facebook, they put him out there. The nigga who made the Apple phone, they put him out there.
Bill
But what
Gates,
I'm
they
saying
put them
is
out there.
that
But
if
who's
they
the rest of
want to
these
be
niggas?
out, they wouldn't be out. It'd just be a company. It's just
Nah.
they want to be out.
No, this is the difference, Bullet. We don't have a choice on whether we
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
saying
be
they
out
got
or
a
not.
choice.
They
They got a choice. That's what I'm saying. They got a choice.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know.
They got a choice. They come to them.
They get to choose if I'm gonna be the superstar, rock star, white guy, famous.
If the owner of Van
millionaire
Camps
shit.
wanted to be known, he'd be
He could
known.
right. Like
But
the
even
CEO,
that in itself,
like
Bullet,
the
that's
CEO.
racism,
Yeah.
though.
It is, like the
That's
CEO,
racism. Why don't we have the choice?
No, but
No, I'm not saying that they not wrong, G.
No,
Yeah.
but
I'm just saying
look
look
at it,
was
but look like the
saying.
motherfucker. Look who they want you to know though. The CEO of
Twitter.
motherfucking Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That nigga hate niggas, hate
Yeah.
gays, hate this, hate
Yeah.
that. Now,
They want
now
you-
you know his name.
They want you to
let
know
you know
Elon
who
Musk too. They want you to know Nico Tesla.
Right,
They want you to know Ralph Lauren.
Right,
They want you to know
right.
the people who want you to know about them.
They out there.
They letting you know about them.
That's facts. That's facts.
And
But,
most of
like for instance, you know who the fuck the nigga is, Ralph Lauren, but who the motherfucker that own Levi's?
There you go. He dead though.
No.
The one that started is
okay,
dead.
so who was his family? What's it?
Yeah,
How they
Levi
look?
Stratus, and it's two families. That's what you don't know. It's Levi and Stratus.
Right. They might have bought their ass out. Levi probably brought Strauss out like, hey.
No, they're
take this
just
to
two people
100,000.
that created the clothing together.
But it is like that.
You don't know the owner of Wrangler.
None of that shit. Lee.
Lee?
We don't know none of that. But we know who Fubu owner is.
Yeah, because he
Good.
sold it.
Right. So
because it was black.
You don't really be knowing who them CEOs of those white corporations and companies are. It's very.
But when they want to be known, they'll
tell us. They'll tell us about the billionaires who own $100 billion worth of shit like this now. Or that guy.
How long was what's the name, a billionaire before we ever knew about him? What's the old dude?
Yeah, Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Right.
Nobody knew about his ass, boy.
Yeah.
He was a billionaire for so long.
Owning Coca-Cola,
owning all this shit, selling it.
Yeah, richer than a rich motherfucker. 180 billion. How you have 180 billion?
Nigga, even in sports, they just not getting to talking about the owner of this team, the owner of that team, nigga, the owner of that team. You didn't even know who owned your team.
I think I dropped glasses.
You didn't know who owned the White Sox when you was, you know what I'm saying, when I was young. You didn't know who owned the Redskins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even if they tell us who these motherfuckers is, they don't be on no
But you could watch the team on TV, but you didn't know the owners.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
You knew the coach, the quarterback, all the workers. But the thing about it is, they're giving them a choice. Do you want some fame?
Yeah.
You want to be known?
Yeah.
Well, if you want to be known, we'll let it out.
We'll tell you people who you are.
We'll let you tell the world. It's you. It's on you.
Mm-hmm. There's probably a danger involved. People learn who you are. And like I remember the motherfucker who owned, what's that woman's store, Forever 21.